Hello, hello, and welcome to Earth Rose Tarot. I'm here to do the Pisces love reading for April 2021. How are you doing, my lovely Pisceans? Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're returning, thank you so much for all your support already. And if you're new to the channel, you're very welcome indeed. So this is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus. Cross watchers always also very welcome, but bear in mind it might not be your Pisces that I'm talking about, and the roles can be reversed. So this is a general love reading, so it's not going to resonate with every Pisces out there, but I do hope that it resonates for you and you find it enjoyable or useful in some way. And bear in mind, as it is a general reading, some parts might resonate and others might not, so just take what is useful for you. It's really early in the morning here when I'm recording it, but for some reason I woke up with a lot of energy. I'm a terrible morning person, but not today. So I've taken the opportunity to do your reading, so you'll notice it's a lot lighter than it usually is in the video, Pisces. Anyway, so I'm doing this for April, obviously, so also you know when I've actually recorded this in line with my other videos, but just bear in mind it doesn't have to play out this month. I'm setting the intention for this to happen, what is happening for you in the near future when you come across this video. So let's get into it. I'm going to get some general messages for you first, and then we'll go into a full spread about you and the person on your mind. So for Pisces in love, please, let me get some messages for Pisces in love. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let me get a few more for Pisces, please. Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness. And a couple more? Oh. Okay. Maybe, yeah. All right. Interesting. Well, I'm seeing this very clearly already, Pisces. So the first card that came out, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like I'm really speaking to my single Pisces here, actually. But let's see. So this is a very independent, self-sufficient energy. Really got everything going for yourself at the moment. You really got a handle on, you know, your bills, your home life, your house is in order, your career is going well. And yeah, you're really looking good, smelling good, very in your power, in your energy here, in terms of not necessarily, you know, showing to the world that you need anybody else. You're really self-sufficient, but really got it going on. Now, the next card that came out was the Tower, which is Mars energy. It's kind of energy of sudden change, upheaval, something shocking. Now, the Tower doesn't always have to be bad. And the reason I say that is because I feel that there's a very positive energy around you with this Nine of Pentacles. And then the next card that came out was the Ace of Cups. So it could be that actually you're kind of just doing your thing, very single and successful. And then boom, suddenly a new opportunity in love. A new love might enter the scene, or some sort of new opportunity in love. Could be with someone you already know, it could be someone brand new, but I think it's going to come out of the blue is what I'm seeing, and you're kind of just doing your thing. And isn't that always the way when you're like, yeah, I don't need anybody else right now? Suddenly that is normally when it actually manifests, because you're in that mode of abundance and receiving. So let's see what else came out. We have the Page of Swords, and I was just thinking, oh, someone's had their eye on you. And then the next card was the Star. It's a card of Aquarius. Now this combination to me is, yeah, I mean, the Star is can talk about, you know, wishing that things will get better, remaining hopeful and positive. So certainly you could have been doing that whilst you're focusing on yourself and your self-love, your career, this kind of thing. You might have been like, well, there isn't much going on for me in my love life, but I'm going to remain hopeful that something might come along in the future. Potentially it could be that. But the other thing about this combination is it's telling me that someone has been keeping an eye on you and thinking that you are incredible, that they may have really been noticing how very special you are with that combination. This Page of Swords is kind of gathering information from a distance, and can be keeping an eye on someone. So let's see, the last card that came out, the Moon, the Star and the Moon. Interesting. So this is Pisces energy. It could be someone wondering, trying to find out more about you, because also this is kind of like a hidden energy. It can be things that are beneath the surface, wondering if there's something hidden they're going to find out. But it can also be feelings that are hidden, that are unexpressed. So let's see. Very interesting combination. So at the bottom of the deck, at the moment, we have the Three of Pentacles. So it could be someone that you work with here, Pisces, that has noticed you. That could be why they are potentially have been keeping their feelings under wraps with the moon, because maybe it's not, they don't feel it's entirely easy to talk to you about this because you're in a work setting. Three of Pentacles is certainly someone wanting to cooperate and work with you and build with you in some way, maybe even learn from each other. If it's not necessarily someone you work with, it could be someone that you have been in some sort of like, I'm getting some sort of pursuit of extra learning, or like some sort of hobby, or you might have been expanding your skills in something that you're interested in. This could be someone who you do that with, like some sort of someone at some sort of group, or like if you take lessons in something, this might be somebody else who's also doing the same thing, if that makes sense. So anyway, let's carry on. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Pisces, please? Oh, straight away. The Five of Pentacles, it kind of came out reversed, but I'm going to take it in the upright because that's the feeling I'm getting. So the Five of Pentacles is talking about kind of being left out in the cold. So, and it can be a feeling of needing to do, what I'm getting is needing to do everything alone. The Five of Pentacles often talks also about the fact that there is kind of this sanctuary that for some reason or another the person is not going into. Now it could be that previously maybe you've been let down in some way or another in terms of asking for support or receiving help, and with this is a very like I'll do it on my own kind of energy. And even if it is difficult being alone, I'm kind of getting this energy of well, it's certainly isolation. I'm sure a lot of people are feeling like that after the last year, but it's kind of like there is potentially some sort of lack or concern about finances here, which may have been why you've been so like determined to focus on that with that Nine of Pentacles energy. So why is the Tower here, please? What is this Tower about for Pisces? What is the Tower? Why is the Tower here? Thank you. Oh, there you go. That's what I was saying. The Tower is because of the Knight of Cups. It's exactly what I was saying. This is someone who has deep or deepening, let's put it that way, feelings. They basically may be someone who's caught feelings for you here, Pisces. And probably you have no idea. And I feel like the Tower is because it's going to be a shocking development. This person actually expresses themselves to you. Yeah, that's great. Why is the Ace of Cups here, please, for Pisces? Why is the Ace of Cups here? So it could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So if you know the sign of this person, but yeah, this is, it doesn't have to be. This is someone really going after what they want with the King of Wands, someone who's very attracted to you, can be a go-getter, also like an entrepreneur, the King of Wands, or just very charismatic, charming, but yeah, really goes after what he wants. Or it doesn't have to be a he, but this energy is of someone who's, I'm also getting a little bit of a peacock energy as well. Obviously, it is like it's like a phoenix / peacock on this card. So it could be someone who gets, is quite magnetic. Could be someone who gets attention. Could be someone very attractive themselves, but they've really got their eye on you, Pisces. So why is the Page of Swords here, please? For Pisces, why is the Page of Swords here? Thank you. Hierophant, wow. So card of Taurus. I mean, again, I'm just getting the sense that, I was saying that someone's looking at you like, wow, Pisces is amazing with that star card. But the Hierophant as well is also talking about considering you in a sense. This is someone that could have higher levels of commitment with. They might, this might be a thing of they may have been trying to find out more about your traditions or beliefs, or learning more about what you feel is important. Maybe if you've had kind of platonic conversations with someone about your values, your faith in some way, they may have been, because the Page of Swords is also researching, finding out more information, and the Hierophant speaks to higher learning. So for some of you, it could be someone that you are in some sort of class with about something. Now, it doesn't have to be like school, but it could be like, didn't I say higher learning earlier? So yeah, it could be someone that you've been taking like classes with. Just popped into my head. Why is the star here, please, for Pisces? Why is the star here? The High Priestess. So, I mean, this can be more Pisces energy. It's also, it's the moon, interestingly, even though I know the moon is there, but this combination is that kind of emotional intuition, but also it's like an inner knowing. It's an interesting combination here. There's a lot of major arcana, I have to say, that's coming out here with the star, the moon, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. And this is all, to me, speaking of like an inner spiritual awakening. So it could be, yeah, very interesting. It's kind of, you may really connect with this person on a deeply spiritual level, especially about some kind of inner understanding between each other that maybe isn't completely verbally expressed so far, but you've just had this kind of understanding, which may have been also why they've started to, develop feelings. So why is the moon here for Pisces, please? Why is the moon here for Pisces? Why is the moon here? Why is the moon here, please? Anything? There we go. Oh my goodness, the Ten of Pentacles. See, this is interesting to me because look how we've also got the Hierophant and now we've got the Ten of Pentacles regarding the moon. I mean, I feel like this could be something that someone is hiding, the fact that they actually could imagine a long-term committed connection with you. The Ten of Pentacles is also about abundance, finances. So there could be, the other flip side of this is that someone could be looking at you like you're absolutely incredible, Pisces, and you are, very special, but they may feel like they don't, or maybe worried whether they could provide for you, and whether, because the moon can also talk about fears of what lies ahead. It could be some sort of concern about being able to provide for a family. Maybe someone doesn't feel like they earn enough or that kind of thing, but what they're kind of keeping hidden is their desire to actually reach this with you if it were possible. Very interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have Temperance, so card of Sagittarius. This is also, I'm getting like a spiritual element here, but this is really going with the flow, learning to kind of, I feel like you have, in terms of love and romance, you may have kind of given it up to the universe. I think I said that at the beginning, just kind of allowing things to flow naturally, not forcing anything, and really focusing on keeping yourself balanced in terms of your life and everything in order in terms of your responsibilities as well. You may have been very, or reached a new level of kind of understanding about patience, and that you can't necessarily rush love. I'm just hearing that song. You can't hurry love. No, you just have to wait. Anyway, I try not to sing. What is with me this morning? I don't know. I must have had the right cup of coffee. So, Pisces, let me get into your spread now. So, in the spread itself, I'm going to be asking 12 questions about you and the person you have on your mind. Now, if you don't know that this person is heavily thinking about you, this may be a surprise who comes through, but we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to get the top 12 cards for Pisces, please. Oh, and I forgot to say at the beginning, I don't like to make my introductory ramble too long. But please do leave me a comment if this does resonate or you enjoy the video. I'd love to hear from you. Hit like for me. I'm going to be doing another bonus love reading this month for whichever sign gets the most likes, and subscribe. It'd be absolutely incredible. Thank you so much for all your support. So can I get the top 12 cards, please? That was the 10 of Wands that flipped there. So yeah, you may have felt like quite, again, burdened by other responsibilities, kind of had a weight on your shoulders that could have been about finances and getting concerns that you've been kind of carrying around for a while, but let's carry on. So can I get the top 12 cards for Pisces, please? Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. Love it. One of my favorite cards. Oh my goodness, there it is, 10 of Pentacles, and spoiler alert, this is how they feel about you. So this is a completely different deck, but already very similar message. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Yep, makes sense. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, my second favorite ace. First is the Ace of Pentacles, but that's because I'm a Capricorn. Okay, interesting. All right, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So, I mean, that can be your energy here, Pisces. You could also be connecting with another Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, not necessarily. It is water energy, but regardless, this is also someone who has a lot of love, a lot of admiration, and certainly deepening feelings for someone. Very affectionate, emotionally mature, also getting, this is the kind of person that you can have a conversation with about more spiritual awakening, awareness, this kind of thing. They're more in tune with their own emotions. They may not necessarily overtly express to you, gushing about their feelings, but they feel things very deeply, and they're a very understanding person. So let's see. Yeah, we've got the Page of Pentacles behind that. So this Page of Pentacles, you see how they're not actually reaching out like in the traditional, like most pages you'd see. They're actually looking at some sort of message, some sort of offer, and thinking about it, and wondering whether to offer you something. This could also sometimes be someone else receiving an offer and wondering what to do with it. But for me, because the pages are messengers, I feel more that this is talking about, as I was saying, this person who you've really caught their attention. They are really admiring you from afar and wondering about reaching out to you with an offer. There's another ace. So there are now 3 aces and the Fool on the, so far. And so this is about something new, I feel. The Ace of Swords is some sort of honest conversation, some sort of breakthrough, and speaking someone's truth. So the thing is, I don't feel it's anything negative as such, the fact that they're keeping something hidden. It's more that the truth is how much they admire you and that they would like to offer you something, and that is the true matter, but they haven't expressed it to you before. So let's see, at the bottom of the deck we have the Two of Cups, Pisces. This is beautiful. So this is someone you have a strong connection with, whether you're in actually a romantic, I don't think you're in a romantic connection with them yet, but there may be, as I've already been saying, deepening feelings. This is someone that you connect with on both an intellectual and emotional level, strong chemistry, see eye to eye on probably so many things. It may feel like a kindred spirit. So let's see. Interesting. We've got the Eight of Cups here. So the Eight of Cups can talk about many things. I mean, it can talk about walking away from something. So it can talk about, leaving things in the past which were emotionally unfulfilling. And also kind of the Eight of Cups, the character actually goes into the mountains to become the hermit, to spend some time alone, to do some soul searching. So I feel like this could also have been you. I was getting that sense that you may have just been really focusing on being single and, you know, your independence. So you may have been in this kind of isolation mode and turning your back on things that have disappointed you in the past, or unfulfilled emotions, emotional side of life, yeah, been taking some time alone. The Eight of Cups, interestingly, they kind of leave this behind them because there's 2 cups missing, and there's that 2 cups. So this could be that, you know, you or they have maybe are wanting to leave something in their past that isn't working for them and move towards something else. Let's see. Interesting. 3 of Wands. We've got another card here with someone with their basically giving us their back, looking off into the future and seeing what is out there, focused on what is ahead in front of them rather than what is in their past. And there can be a sense of waiting for ships to arrive. So interesting. Yeah, let me get your next layer and then we'll go through the spread. So can we clarify for Pisces, please, with the top 12 cards? Let me give this a good shuffle because we used this at the beginning. So for Pisces, please can we clarify what is already laid out? The top 12 cards for my Pisces, please. Okay. Wow, my goodness. Okay. Oh, they think you are incredible. Yep, makes sense. There's the 10 of Pentacles for a second time or third time even. Yep. Okay, oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Oh god, this is pretty amazing, Pisces. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck we have Death, which is Scorpio energy. Some of you, maybe you're connecting to a Scorpio, but anyway, this is major transformation. It's also a sense in this particular death card of revealing something that you didn't know. I have to say, I feel like it's very positive in this sense. As I already said, the hidden element is how, you know, the feelings of this person towards you. It's pulling back the curtain or some sort of mask that they may have been wearing and revealing the truth, and that changes everything. Massive transformation here. The Six of Swords is moving forward into more calmer waters. It can also be talking about traveling to see someone as well. But let's see. Nope. These are stuck together. Interesting. The Five of Pentacles. So this is the thing. I was wondering what you were kind of moving forward out of with that Six of Swords. Because I think in general, it's the connection between you and this person is probably very positive. But I feel like this change is going to actually propel you forward out of any feeling of being alone and having to do everything on your own. You know, I was talking about at the beginning of like feeling like you can't rely on other people other than yourself, if you have been feeling like that, or if the past has left you feeling like that. This is Six of Swords is moving forward into a more positive headspace as well. And yeah, it's definite progression because of this change. So let's see. The Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, so for sure, this person that I'm picking up on has been thinking very much about making you an offer, but they've been extremely hesitant. It may be for several reasons. As I said, it might be they may be slightly intimidated if they kind of put you up on a pedestal, seeing, for sure, they've kind of put you up on a pedestal, by the way, from what I can see. But anyway, it also could be, as I said at the beginning, some sort of concern about not being financially secure enough themselves. But they want to make a solid, sincere offer, but it's been very slow and hesitant in coming forward. Let's see. Yeah, look at that Page of Swords again. They've been watching you, trying to probably wanting to find out more about you, I don't feel like watching you in a weird stalkery way. I feel like just they've been noticing you, and they've been curious about you, intrigued to find out more. And look at that, and they like what they see, Pisces, with the Four of Wands there. I mean, we already had the Page of Swords was clarified by the Hierophant at the beginning. As I said, looking at you and thinking this is actually someone that they could be in a long-term relationship with. The Four of Wands is talking about marriage, commitment, celebration of, you know, the beautiful times of a relationship together. So this is how they're viewing you, in a very positive way. Absolutely amazing. So let's have a look how you're gonna, well, how you feel about this person. If you maybe you don't know yet, or maybe this is how you're going to be feeling, let's put it that way. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Lovers, I mean, this is beautiful new beginning in love. This is how you are going to be feeling about this person if you're not already. Now, for some of you, you may feel like you want to make this offer. Obviously, everything I'm saying, reverse the roles. That's as it fits. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, this is a new opportunity in love. This is a very strong connection between the two of you. But I love this combination so much because the Ace of Pentacles is that grounded, stable energy. It's not fly by night, you know, here 1 minute, gone the next. It's actually something that could grow. It could be nurtured into something long term. There is clearly, if you're feeling the Lovers about them, you may feel also a strong pull towards this person, like also that you may be different but complementary to each other in your characters, in your ways of doing things. But yeah, you complement each other beautifully, and there's an opportunity here for like the seed that grows into something long term. Now, how they're feeling about you, interestingly, is the Ten of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. So feeling the Ten of Pentacles, I mean, we already saw it at the beginning, didn't we? Yeah. So this is it. I said it came out with the moon, so it's kind of what is hidden you might not know as yet. But the Ten of Pentacles is feeling like, again, this is someone that they can have long term with, that they could grow old with, they could have a family with. They may feel you are loyal, dependable, and someone who 100% is commitment material, someone that they want to settle down with. They may also feel like you're financially stable as well, or have got your, pardon my language, shit together when it comes to your finances, or just very responsible, because I was seeing that with that Nine of Pentacles energy at the start. The Knight of Wands is very passionate. They feel very attracted to you. They feel like, and it's a good combination, because this is it, the Knight of Wands otherwise could be that kind of flitting in and out, inconsistent, but the Ten of Pentacles roots it. So yeah, they feel very attracted, very passionate. They may kind of, how can I put this PG way, kind of feel a little bit hot and heavy when they think about you. But yeah, how they see you as well, because this is what I'm saying, they're seeing you as the Queen of Wands. So they definitely have passion for you, Pisces. They're seeing you as hot as hell, super sexy, super attractive. We already had the King of Wands at the beginning, and as I said, this is someone who's very attracted to you. They're seeing you as super, also kind of confident, in terms of, not in an arrogant way. I'm seeing this more as like a, you know, you just have like this beautiful energy of, you're not insecure, or you certainly don't give that off. You carry yourself in this way of being strong and powerful, and also someone who is very passionate about, you know, what they are passionate about. They it really means a lot to them. But they seeing you as incredible. But the thing is, as I said, they kind of put you up on this pedestal because it's also giving them a kind of anxiety about how amazing you are. I'm not just blowing smoke anywhere. With this Nine of Swords, this combination is kind of just going over and over in their head. Maybe this is kind of like an inner critic kind of card as well, of like, Maybe they think about reaching out to you with that Page of Pentacles we saw and the Knight of Pentacles, but the hesitancy is just thinking, oh no, there's no way Pisces would be interested in me as much as I'm interested in them, and like, oh, they're too good for me, this kind of thing. So now what happened in the past? We've got the Emperor and the Fool. So there's strong Aries energy here. It's an interesting combination. The Emperor is someone who is very much in control, can be a little bit stubborn, stiff upper lip, just having the power in their hands. Now with the Fool, this is a leap of faith. It's taking a risk, it's being spontaneous and going on a new journey. So in the past, this could be talking about the fact that someone is holding back and being a little bit, how can I put this? I already said stubborn, but kind of like stuck in their ways and maybe unable to take some sort of leap of faith. Let me get some more clarification on this particular placement. But yeah, I mean, it's just that there may have been the opportunity to take a risk, take a leap of faith towards something, but someone was holding back, trying to control the situation, because the Fool is spontaneity and going for it. This is just take a risk, but it also requires compromise with the Fool, because here this is actually depicting the Little Mermaid story. So she has to give up swimming with the fishes to actually take that risk to go and be in the human world and walk amongst the other humans, whatever. And the Emperor doesn't really compromise. He really needs everything to be exactly the way he wants it to be, kind of a little bit of a control freak, bless him. So it could have been maybe a strong masculine influence here or element who just was really rigid and unable to kind of have a more carefree attitude. So in the current mutual energy, yeah, we've got that Page of Pentacles again and the Hermit, so Virgo energy here. This is soul searching and looking for an answer, again going within a lot. We saw the Pisces energy, the High Priestess and the Moon already, and this Hermit is more of like that inner work, and it's the Page of Pentacles again. So I feel like this, it may be talking about, I mean, this is the current mutual energy. So both of you could still very much be on your own individual spiritual journey at this time, but they definitely want to reach out to you, or you, and it's also the other person considering that new offer. It could also be this current mutual energy could be wondering how to make that offer, again maybe looking for the answers of whether it's the right thing to do. So let's see now what this person wishes would happen in the connection between you, Pisces. This is interesting. We have the Three of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm definitely going to want to get some clarification here, because this Three of Swords obviously talks about heartbreak and heartache as well. It can also talk about a third party scenario, and there being too many people in the mix potentially. It's definitely heartbreak though. And the Ten of Pentacles is that, we've seen it twice already, so I won't go on about it, but it's that long-term committed energy. They may want, as I said, to have all of this with you, this long term, but for some reason they feel like there's heartbreak that needs to be healed first. Let me see. I don't want to say too much because I want to get some clarification here, but maybe someone is still recovering from some sort of heartbreak, and they may want to work through that, or for you to work through that, so that then someone is able to actually commit to something long term again. Now, what is the block or the challenge? Interestingly, we've got the Fool. Just as I was saying, I hadn't noticed this was here as well, but yeah, in the past, someone was rigid and trying to control the situation, and maybe that was stopping them from taking a leap of faith. Again, the block, the challenge here, is taking that leap of faith. So it may be still that so far, someone hasn't been able to maybe let go of trying to control certain things and take a risk. Interestingly, we have the Nine of Swords, which is also how they're seeing you. So you see the repetition here. But yeah, that could be why. The block is someone maybe just being stuck with overthinking, with anxious thoughts, with fear of what could happen. Maybe fear of abandonment, kind of because this Fool is kind of having to let go and see what happens. And it could be a fear of a lot of things that involve with, you know, letting go of control. Maybe also even the block could be a fear of just not being in control of everything. Let's see. Now, the intentions of this person towards you, Pisces, is interesting because we have the Seven of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. In terms of an intention, the Seven of Swords, I don't love it, but because it's interesting, because otherwise it's extremely positive reading so far. But this Seven of Swords is can be keeping things hidden, secrets. Can be, you know, in its worst form, it can be deception. And I don't love it combined with the Six of Pentacles, to be honest, because the Six of Pentacles can talk about breadcrumbing and giving to you and others, just like a sharing their attention between multiple people, just giving a little bit, not being completely honest maybe with those people that they are giving to the other ones, if that makes sense. So keeping their cards very close to their chest. Now that's more of the pessimistic side, if you like. The other thing, of course, it could be that they are just not, their intention is to not be completely honest with you, and maybe all the things that they wish could happen, because they're, you know, we're seeing this kind of long-term, the Ten of Pentacles so many times, and the Four of Wands, their long-term desires with you, and they may just want to kind of keep that held back for the time being, and just give a little bit, so maybe not to overwhelm you, the connection, maybe not to even show themselves as being too much too soon. Maybe they're just going to try and be a little bit strategic about this. Let's see. Now, what you need to know about their current situation, we have the Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is absolutely beautiful. We saw both of these cards at the beginning. Obviously, the Ace of Cups was from a different deck. This is a new beginning in love. And the Hierophant, Taurus energy again, is something, I'm repeating myself, that is for the long term. So the fact that you're feeling about them, the Ace of Pentacles, the Lovers, this is their current situation. Yeah, I feel like this is a new beginning between the two of you. And their current situation is wanting to offer this beautiful new beginning to you, which is they're, you know, intending for it to go the long term, to have some sort of higher level of commitment. And I also am getting the message that they're ready to have a new beginning in love in their current situation. Maybe they have also done that kind of higher learning or spiritual awakening inside themselves, which means that they are now ready for this new start in love. Now, the action they're going to take towards you next, beautiful. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. The Empress, more Taurus energy, also Libra and Venus energy as well. But in terms, I mean, the Empress for me is like the Queen of Pentacles elevated, like the next level of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is the action they're going to take towards you next. Now, if you're potentially dealing with someone who's more personified by the Queen of Pentacles, then the action they're going to take towards you next is to really step up into that kind of very loving, nurturing, committed partner, really to nurture the connection, bring a lot of love, abundance, very caring. I mean, really next level in terms of an incredible partner. The Queen of Pentacles is already kind of the wife material card of the deck. The Empress is the divine feminine, the utmost feminine, incredible energy, and also the mother of the tarot. So this is someone who, you know, is a wife and mother of your children, or of the children you have together. So if it's not that this, and if you feel like this is more you, Pisces, and the action they're going to take towards you next is to basically kind of treat you like this. I'm kind of getting to really show, like, yeah, really treat you with the utmost of respect, admiration, and for there to be a lot of growth and love in the connection. Now, your advice, we have the Magician and the Knight of Cups. So very positive. I have to say the Magician is manifestation and making something happen. The Knight of Cups, we already saw at the beginning, is someone who has basically fallen in love with you. I'm just going to be straight. So I feel like this could go a couple of different ways in terms of advice. It could be that you have manifested this new beginning in love. Someone is coming forward to express their feelings to you. I almost, you know, I was saying at the beginning, it was like because you shifted your focus perhaps, rather than trying to chase for romance to happen, you were just trusting that it would in its own time. And that is part of the manifestation. You kind of believed in the universe, and the advice is that it's kind of paying off. But I would also say the other thing is that this person is in love with you. That's pretty damn clear, and they're going to make this happen with you. They're feeling like they have the ability to make this work with you. So what is going to be happening? I would normally say between the two of you in the month of April, but let's say in the near future for whenever you come across this reading. We have the Sun and the Judgment card. What a combination, Pisces. This is incredible. This is major, decisive moment in your life, and it's bringing a lot of happiness, and it's like going to be a new dawn in love for you, because you look how in both of these cards, the sun is breaking through the clouds. Here with the lotus flower inside the sun, it's kind of, again, a moment of, I don't know, it's like a gift from the universe. It's a gift, and it's bringing so much joy and positivity, and it's just like a major, it's almost with this Judgment card, I always get that this is that Judgment Day element of everything you have been doing is in your life, to better yourself, to gain a higher understanding of, you know, the universe and yourself. Everything, all of that is being weighed, is being measured, and you're having your results, your rewards dealt out as a result, and the result is incredibly beautiful, and happiness and success, victory. I know it's not the Chariot, but I'm getting victory. Victorious happiness. Wow. Oh. Let's go and get your third layer, and then I'll go through everything one more time. So for my Pisces, please. Let me clarify one more time. For my Pisces in love. Please clarify what is already laid out, Pisces. Okay. Wow, the Fool for a third time. Yeah, that makes complete sense. Okay. Wow, the Judgment again. Okay, yep. Oh, wow. Pisces. Oh my God. Please, could I be a Pisces? Oh, this is amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of it, but you know, I was just saying I don't see the Chariot, but I see victorious. There's the Chariot. Love it. Okay, at the bottom of this deck we have the Princess of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. So as I said, this is an offer that they've been very hesitant in making, but it absolutely is coming in, Pisces. This is going to be beautiful. So this Knight of Pentacles is also talking about someone who maybe felt like they needed to even ground themselves, I'm getting, or they needed to do some more work in some way on themselves, on their surroundings. They may have felt like they needed to find out more before coming forward. Maybe they wanted to find out more about you. So there was a certain level of hesitancy, but things are changing. So yeah, interestingly, we've got the Four of Pentacles behind that. So this Four of Pentacles is talking about kind of this person in this particular Four of Pentacles is holding back and cutting themselves off by choice. They are, again, doing things alone. And in some ways it's, they are in a state of sadness about it because they're not, out in the beautiful world outside there. They're not spending time with other people, but they just feel like they have to kind of shut themselves off, focus on their finances, focus on their stability, and they're not happy about it, but they're doing it by choice at the same time. So I was kind of getting that about you at the beginning, Pisces. So this could have been you doing that to kind of, because you didn't feel completely secure or stable. You may have felt vulnerable by some sort of financial circumstance. So you were kind of cutting yourself off for a while. Okay, and there may have been heartbreak as well. You may have experienced heartbreak in the recent past, or heartache at least. And because this Three of Swords here is real suffering and pain, so it could have been that you went through, for some of you, some sort of breakup, or just things not playing out well in love, and because of that you were just, let me just close myself off from the world and really just focus on my stability, on my home, and go into like a kind of protective state. So at the bottom of this deck we have the Five of Swords. Interestingly, this is kind of drawing a line in the sand in a situation where there may have been issues or communication issues. I don't feel like this is the new person. I feel like this is the old energy, where you kind of had to draw a line in the sand under something and be like, I'm not going to continue. This isn't working for me. There may have also been some sort of silence or someone stopping communication with you. So let's see. The Two of Pentacles. This is talking about needing to regain your balance, and again that sense of having responsibilities that you needed to attend to, and getting everything in your world back into a kind of a state of equilibrium after having to like draw a line in the sand under something. Yes, there you go. Excuse me, the Page of Wands. Interesting how he's actually balancing here on one foot. So the Page of Wands is something new. It is often communication coming in. It's a new spark, but it's like before you could entertain something new, you had to rebalance yourself after basically having to like draw a line underneath something else. And that's kind of what I was getting here, to be honest. It makes more sense now, because I feel like this situation with the Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands, you may have had to turn your back on one situation where you thought it was the person you were supposed to be with that Two of Cups. That is kind of like a soulmate energy. I do feel like you have an amazing connection with this new person, but the fact that this is like both of these cards were kind of turning their back, focused on the future, they wasn't being emotionally fulfilled in the past. I feel like that is what you've had to draw a line in the sand underneath, and you're now focused on the future, and there's a new person here. So exactly how you feel about this person here, Pisces, is clarified by the Fool. So this is a whole new journey for you. New beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. The Fool is a new direction. It's also that you feel like with this Fool, you see how her dress is kind of tattered, and she's actually choosing to walk away from something that, again, in one way or another did not fulfill her. It kind of left her like kind of like that wounded warrior kind of mode, but just she's been through a lot, trying to maybe make something else work, or just been through the mill, and is now like walking away from that and ready to take a leap towards this new start in love. So that's amazing. How they feel about you is clarified by the moon. So I swear we had the moon and the Ten of Pentacles come out at the very beginning, and it's clarifying each other. And this is here it is again, completely different decks. How they feel about you. They have been keeping it hidden. They have been probably fantasizing about you, dreaming about you with this moon card. They imagine the two of you being together. Again, with this moon card, I'm getting the sense that the two of you might be quite different or come from different backgrounds. That may be why they were trying to find out more about your beliefs, your traditions. But they feel like the two of you could complement each other beautifully. So how they see you is clarified by the Four of Cups. Now, this is what I'm saying though. Didn't I say earlier, they're like, Pisces is so incredible. There's no way that Pisces would give me a chance. They're kind of so worried about reaching out and making some sort of offer to you so far, because they see you as absolutely incredible, and they're concerned that you would reject them, that you would not be interested, that you've got maybe even they see you as potentially a little bit jaded. I'm not being harsh, Pisces, I mean this in the word love, but like by your previous experiences in love, maybe you just don't have the same innocence or naivety or behavior towards love. They might see that you've kind of gone through it, and as a result it maybe grown a little bit apathetic towards romance, but you're very strong and capable on your own, and they just think like, oh, I'm going to get rejected. Pisces is too amazing, basically. Now, what happened in the past is clarified by the Ace of Wands. So in the past, now this could have been the person you were dealing with before, Pisces, which you had to draw a line underneath because they wouldn't take some sort of leap of faith towards you, potentially. Because the Ace of Wands is the opportunity for a new beginning. We've seen all the aces now, but this is, the fact that it was in the past, I don't necessarily feel like it actually came to fruition. I feel like this may have been some sort of false start with someone else who was too rigid, too stubborn, too controlling to take some sort of leap of faith. Now, it could be very much the same person, that they weren't ready to kind of let go and go for this in the past. That's changing now, I would tell you, if it is the same person. But for some of you, I'm getting that you were dealing with someone else who wouldn't take that risk towards actually having a new beginning with you. Now, what is the current mutual energy is clarified by the Judgment card. So yeah, this is, as I said, I've described it here and what's happening between you in the near future, so I won't go on too much. But yeah, it's a major decisive moment. It's making the decision to act. After a lot of soul searching, after a lot of thinking about this, maybe taking time alone to gain wisdom separately. But yeah, this is coming in, and it's a major moment in your love life. What they are hoping will happen in the connection now, this does make sense because it's clarified by the Star. Because what I'm feeling of this Three of Swords is what we saw just now at the bottom of this deck. This is the heartbreak you've already experienced, maybe that has left you wounded, maybe apathetic about love. They are hoping what will happen is that there will be healing for you, that your heart will heal, and you will be open. That heart will be open again to a new long-term commitment, because this Star is Aquarius energy, of course. We already saw it at the beginning, but also that you're guided to go towards this person. So I feel like they are hoping what will happen is that you will kind of be as drawn towards them as they are to you, that you will be pulled together in some sense, and that your heart will heal and be ready for long-term commitment with them. Now, what is the block? The challenge is clarified by the Page of Cups. So yeah, the challenge is someone actually expressing their emotion because they're really up in their head, worried about, as I said, worried about rejection, worried about being left abandoned, vulnerable, this kind of thing. Because the Page of Cups here as well, you see how this guy is, how can I put this? He's kind of bearing his, well, he's bearing his chest, but he's bearing his, like, bearing his soul. And I'm getting a very like sense of vulnerability here, and worried that if they were to kind of open up to you in that side of them, that they might get hurt. So that is basically the challenge here. Now, this is interesting in terms of their intentions. It's clarified by the Five of Wands. So, I mean, the Five of Wands can talk about conflict, but also competition. Here, this is one person in, you know, in one uniform color, fighting off all their competitors in the other color. So I kind of get the sense that their intention may be to fight off any other competition that there might be for you. Let me get a little bit more about their intentions, because it's the only thing that's standing out for me as being a little bit, not shady, but just unusual considering everything else. Look, the Six of Pentacles came out to clarify the Six of Pentacles. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Why is the Seven of Swords here for the intentions of this person towards Pisces? Oh. The Four of Cups. Yeah, interesting. We're getting repeated messages here. Anything else for that Seven of Swords? The Six of Cups. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Anything else, please, for the intentions of this person towards Pisces? There we go. Yeah. So the thing is, I feel like they feel like you have options. With the, I was already going with the Five of Wands, considering how they have you up on a pedestal, that they may feel like there is competition for your attention. Yeah. Which they are prepared to fight for you, basically, but in like a in a very strategic manner. So what else came out? We have the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups, basically, sorry, for the Seven of Swords. So this is the thing. I feel like their intention is to kind of not sneak their way into your affections, but the thing is, with the Four of Cups and the Six of Cups, this is someone who has a lot of sweet feelings for you. They want to do really sweet gestures for you, but it's kind of like they are going to do it in a slightly sneaky way. And I tell you why. It's because they have serious insecurity about you actually accepting them in one way or another, because they think you're absolutely incredible. So it's kind of like they don't feel like they can be completely honest. I'm getting a sense of kind of illusion as well, and I just, pardon my language, but kind of playing silly buggers basically is what popped into my head. It's kind of like a British phrase, so I hope that is not offensive to anyone. It's not intended to, but just kind of like, yeah, I just keep hearing they're just playing silly buggers basically, because they have a lot of attraction and feelings for you, but they don't want to be completely honest. They're just going to kind of try and beat the competition by playing games, I'm kind of getting, and because they feel like you have other options. So it's kind of like they don't want to give it all up in terms of how they feel about you, because and then end up getting rejected as a result, because they maybe they think it's not attractive to actually be open and have their heart on their sleeve. Maybe they feel like you won't find that attractive. That's what I'm getting basically. Now, what you need to know about their current situation is clarified by the King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Bear in mind the action they're going to take towards you next, the Queen of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. There's strong Taurus again for like the second time. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, but regardless, this is telling me again, if they're in the King of Pentacles mode, didn't I say they are ready for long-term commitment? Yeah, 100%. The King of Pentacles is that committed partner, absolute husband material, or, you know, long-term dependable, someone who is going to provide for their family and this kind of thing and wants to settle down. Basically, they are in this mode where they are ready for a new beginning in love, where they actually settle down and commit. Sorry, I just noticed the action they're going to take towards you next. The Ace of Cups. See what I mean? Their current situation, Ace of Cups, King of Pentacles. The action they're going to take towards you next. Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Guys, I don't know. You're going to end up marrying this person. It's just going to be a beautiful commitment. I could not say more how much I love the action they're going to take towards you next. It is that new beginning in love. This is like the fourth time we've seen the Ace of Cups. This is beginning something new with you, overflowing with love, beauty. You're going to be, it's just going to be so much happiness and romance and love coming in between the two of you. Oh, goodness. What is your advice? It's clarified by the Sun. So guys, this is so positive. This is, again, I was saying that someone feels like they can make this happen with you, with the Magician. Slightly manipulative, I have to say. So again, I'm getting that sense of they may feel like they can only make this happen with you by playing games, but I don't feel like they're a bad person at all. I feel like that may just be, I don't know, an element of their insecurity, or, you know, how they've been taught by other people that they, you know, to get someone they really admire and they really feel is amazing is not give it up too soon in terms of their feelings. But anyway, I'm digressing. Your advice here is that this person is gaining confidence with the Sun. There is so much that, you know, positivity. That is, it might just also be the change in weather for anyone in the who's going into spring and summertime now. That kind of change of the sun being out more, being able to spend time outside is really allowing this to also manifest. You're kind of coming out of that hermit mode that you maybe both have been individually, and there's going to be this beautiful happiness, success, love. Yeah, you got it. And yeah, I'm not going to go on too much, because the thing is, didn't I say what's going to be happening in the near future? I was getting victorious happiness, and I said I haven't seen the Chariot, but there it is. Card of Cancer as well, I should mention. But what is going to be happening between you and this person in the near future? I feel like something is definitely coming to light with the Sun and the Judgment, that Sun breaking through the clouds in terms of their feelings for you. Major, decisive moment, happiness, victory, moving forward. Guys, I could not love this reading more. It's beautiful. Pisces, that's what I've got for you. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment if it resonated or you enjoyed it. Hit the like button. I'm going to be doing a bonus video, so if Pisces gets the most likes, and I cannot imagine a more beautiful reading than this, but anyway, then I'll be doing a bonus love reading for Pisces. So definitely hit like for me, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, all your support so far. Have a beautiful April. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, bye.